Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Football Takeover. Welcome to X. Welcome, Ali. How you doing, mate?
Much better after those lovely 3 points. How are you, Bobby?
Well, I'm just glad we got the 3 points because if not, this would be a definitely different stream.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, 100% agree with you, mate. 100% agree with you. As long as we keep winning, well, I'm sure we'll get into it.
Yeah, we
But
will.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
content.
yeah. Hopefully, we are joined by Ali, but I will state very clearly now maximum an hour. I do need to make sure my son goes to bed because
Of
it is
course,
late,
no
obviously.
problem. That
So,
sounds good.
yeah. Obviously, for people that managed to stay awake through that game, because it was awful. It was awful. It wasn't a great performance. I'm definitely going to disagree with some things. I got a feeling because for whatever reason, someone was given man of the match today. I don't know why. I saw his game and I wasn't impressed at all about
Who
him
was
today.
it? Who was it, Bob?
Saka was given man of the match.
Oh
I'll be
my.
honest.
Okay. No
I
worries.
don't.
No worries.
I have no idea why. I'll be honest. Me and Dylan obviously did the watch long, and for
Yeah, big
me
up
and
to Dylan.
him, it was between Calafiori, Timber, and Zubamendi. There was no Saka,
Yes.
no mention of Saka whatsoever. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm
What's
so
happened?
excited.
Is it T?
It's Tyler. Hello, mate.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yes, bro.
Can you hear us okay, mate?
Pardon? Yeah, I can hear you fine, yeah.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Oh, I've been so looking forward to this because this is what I've been looking forward to because that game was so depressing. I was like, well, it's all right. I'll hear from Tyler in about an hour. We'll hear. That will cheer me
Tyler
up.
was already popping up on the Discord.
I know. I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. What we'll do quickly, Tyler, before we get into the game nitty gritty, I'll go through the stats, and then we'll start talking about it a little bit more when we get to the lineups because I think that is where there's going to be a little bit of heated disagreement. Maybe I'm not sure. You might have seen the same what I saw because I was disappointed with the game overall. But we got the 3 points. I haven't read your messages in the Discord, but I know you, and obviously you've got a room named after you specifically because you are special to us. So we'll get on to that in a minute. Big up to people that are in the chat already as well. Big up to Chris. Hope you well. Just got in from watching my boys Carlisle. Awesome stuff. 3 points for the Carlisle. Mark Hughes for
Boy, it's pretty
Savage.
decent side.
Yeah. Can we sell your Chris in January? See, Chris is that.
Come on.
We'll get onto Jokeres shortly. Obviously, we'll get into that in the player ratings. I wasn't that impressed with him today. He did annoy me a little bit today, if I'm honest. I did say on the stream as well, we are not playing to his strengths, but when he does have the opportunities, he has to do better. So it's a bit mixed bag. I'm going to be interested to see what Ali and Tyler think of it shortly. Not birthday present, Savage wanted. Does Tyler have my football mindset? Yes, he does. I know you well enough, Chris, and I've heard enough from Tyler to say that you are very similar. So you will definitely get on very well. Big up to Angie. Hi, Bobby, Ali, and Tyler in capital
Capital
letters.
letters. Come on.
See, Tyler, honestly, mate, you are so special to all of us. I've been so looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. Yeah, well, it's going to be finished at 9:30 at the latest because I do need to make sure my son goes to bed. So, because unfortunately he's not very well, so I do need to make sure he goes to bed. Right, quickly go through it. Trossard got a goal. Pretty much the only thing he did for the whole fucking game. I'll be honest. Sorry for the swearing, but it was shit. He was shit today. Tyler, do you agree? Because I like to see what kind of mindset you had with mine. Did you feel Trossard was shit today?
Yeah. I think I do will agree on my thoughts on Drossard.
Yeah, he was absolutely. Ali, because obviously I know that you obviously had other things going on today. So did you
Yeah.
manage to watch the whole game?
I watched as I could. It was my missus's birthday today, but I
Yeah,
had the football on in the background.
But
It's a tough one because obviously if we're obviously we're going to go into more detail obviously with Tyler on and what he was saying in the Discord. I do agree with what Tyler was saying, but it's just very difficult. Obviously, I know this could come across as a bit of an excuse, but after the international break, first half was very, very dull. Second half wasn't too much better. But if we're talking about Trossard here, so I don't know. I personally, he shouldn't be. He's not my. For me, I don't think he should be starting. He shouldn't be our starting left winger. It's
Yeah,
as simple as that.
yeah. I think me
Yes,
and
he's got the goal today. Listen, we'll go into it, but 5, 6 out of 10 at best, and that's being generous.
yeah, very generous because he was absolutely dog shite today. Oh crikey! Well,
But who was
Tyler,
good? That's
yeah,
what that's what we've got going down to as
yeah.
well.
So
Yeah.
Tyler, what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go through all the stats, and then we'll have our little bit of a mini rant because I've got a feeling me and you are very similar to how we saw the game today. Because I was just as I was tempted to watch the sprint with the Grand Prix because that sounded way more
Bloody hell.
entertaining than the bloody game was. Anyway, let's quickly go through the stats. The Trossard scored, blah blah blah. Average possession, it was 63 for Arsenal, 37 for Fulham. They had 9 shots, none on target. 16 shots for Arsenal, 5 on target. We had 10 corners, they had 6. Big chances, we had 3. We missed 2 of them. I guaranteed both of those were Gyökeres. Out of the shots, we had 14 inside the box. 2 were outside the box. You know, there wasn't really much, to be honest. XG, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's important for me. 1.88 for Arsenal, 0.44 for Fulham. They had XG on target was a 0 for Fulham. That's how bad they were. But I did think they played much better football than a lot of people were giving them credit for. If I'm honest, I thought they were all right going
Yeah, I
forward.
mean, even the first half,
rubbish.
Wilson, right? Just
Yeah.
going around the post, was it?
Yeah, Wilson. Yeah, Wilson had a few chances, but they were just really poor. But they were much better going forward than a lot of people were giving them credit for. I always said it was going to be a tough game. I said 2-1 was my prediction, and then I was right. It was a tough game, but it was a tough game to watch as well. Really tough game to watch. Passing accuracy was 87% for Arsenal, so that's brilliant. 79 for Fulham. You can see all the other stats there. Their crossing today was absolutely poor from Fulham, 6%. That is absolutely atrocious. Tackles won. We won 71% of tackles. Fulham 63. Similar in clearances, really, between the two teams. Nothing really more else to talk about on that one. Ground duels, we lost, which I get annoyed with that. I'm being honest, it's my little pet peeve. Aerial duels, we won 76% against 24, which is pretty decent considering they had Anderson, but Anderson did come off fairly early with an injury. Then top performers, I don't agree with this at all. So I can't wait to get into the team sheets because I'm intrigued to see what Tyler thinks about Saka because I didn't think he had a good game personally, but he was given man of the match. I don't know how. Me and Dylan were talking about it on the stream with the watch along. It was between Timber, Calafiori and Zubamendi for me. There was no one else that I actually was impressed with at all. Gabriel was second. Trossard literally was only up there because of the goal. There's no other way that he's up there. Timber was fourth. Saliba was fifth. Touches, Saliba had the most, then it was Rice, then it was Saka, then it was Zubamendi and Gabriel. This was the starting lineup, and I think most of us were happy apart from the left wing. Now, I'll come with you, Ali, because I want Tyler just to kind of prepare himself for my question. Even the smile makes me smile. I can't wait to hear from Tyler. Ali, from the starting lineup,
Yeah.
were you happy? Because I wasn't happy with Trossard, I'll be honest.
No, Trossard shouldn't be starting. We all three of us, I'm sure, will agree on that. Martinelli's been playing really well the last few games, coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Now we've had this issue. Obviously, we needed a left winger in the summer. We didn't get it, so this is what we got until January. Maybe a little bit more rotation in that position is needed. But he's persisting with Trossard for the last 2-3 games. But no, I don't want him starting. That's my personal opinion.
No, fair enough.
Is he valuable to the squad at this present moment in time? Yes, he is. Is he a starter for Arsenal Football Club for 38 games in a season in the Premier League? No.
No, he's not. Now, Tyler, when you saw that starting lineup, now bear in mind I don't read a lot of Discord. I'm going to guess you weren't that keen on the starting lineup. Am I right or am I wrong?
50-50 really. I don't think that we have a left wing option. That thing I can really be happy with. So I think if it's Nelly or Trossard, then really I think ain't Frost either way. But I think personally, what thing I do think I play Eze out wide, and I think even in the 10 whilst Odegaard's out, obviously.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I was.
Sorry to cut you, Bobby. Tyler, can you just maybe put your mic down slightly because it's coming through a bit shaky?
Let's
Maybe off
try it
the
again.
hoodie.
See if we can say anything, Tyler, just so we can hear you better.
Yeah.
It's clear. It's kind of, I don't know. It's muffled, isn't it?
Is it
Is it the
because the
same?
mic's on the hoodie, bro?
Might be later.
Sorry, mate. I
That's
just
right.
want to. I really, really want to hear what you say because I've got a feeling you feel the same way I do about this game because I was peed off. I'll be honest. We had to deal with an extra 15 minutes of injury time, so I had to deal with over 100 minutes of that game. It was horrible to watch. Didn't enjoy it. So Tyler, what did you make of the game overall?
Um, to be honest, I think all game that we played this year been the same, apart from the Norwich game. I think it just lacked creativity. But then,
Yeah.
to be fair, to bring Arteta, one thing I do give him credit for is that he obviously built a foundation where one goal is, I think, is usually enough for us get, to get 3 points.
Yeah, because I don't. Obviously, with Ali not being able to watch as much as we would like, I was really getting annoyed with Eze dropping so deep. Now, Eze is a totally different player to Odegaard, so he shouldn't be doing the Odegaard role. He should be up there behind Gyökeres, playing with Saka, playing with Trossard.
Floating around.
Rice should be dropping back, and it was just frustrating. We weren't playing to the best of Eze's abilities today, which, just honestly, the more I think about the game, the more I'm getting wound up again. If I'm honest.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have to also understand it. Obviously, the way Arteta, like Tyler said, the way Arteta sets up is outstanding. We've conceded what, 3 goals,
Three
Yeah,
four
goals.
goals in all competitions. Is that right, T?
Yeah, 3 goals, one from
Yeah,
Odegaard.
exactly right. And then there was a absolute banger at Anfield. We're setting up away from home not to concede, rather than going away from home to score 2, 3, 4 goals. That is all. That's clear to see, right?
yep,
Am I right or wrong in saying that, T?
No, you're right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's not an excuse for Arsenal Football Club then to go and play in the mid block, tap it around the back. You can have 67% of the ball, but if we're not going to do anything with it, as the XG suggested after the whole, well, at full time, it was 0.8 something. That's not enough chances created if we're
But,
going on XG, etc. But the
yeah,
outstanding part of our team is the midfield and our back four and our keeper. Zero shots on target, zero XG for Fulham. That's not the first time we've done that this season.
yeah,
But as an attacking force, like you said in the Discord, T, it's not good enough.
that's
So,
not.
and Bobby just said it as well. Eze's dropping too deep. So, how can he affect the game in the final third if he's dropping deep to collect the ball? That's meant to be Odegaard's job. He's injured. So, who's taking that role on? Eze has to. Then we're lacking that 10 in the middle, higher up the pitch. No,
yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't watched the whole game, but we know as Arsenal fans, we watch them week in, week out. When a game goes like this, we know how it's going to go. And I was just hoping we get to halftime 0-0, defend properly in the second half, don't make any silly errors, and then try to nick 1 or 2 goals. And that's what it's ended up being.
yeah,
That's what it's ended up being.
yeah,
Does that mean it's good? Does that mean it's great? Does that mean we're getting entertained? Most
not.
certainly not. But as long as we keep winning, we'll take it. But there will become a point in the season where
What,
Bobby, yourself, and Tyler,
yeah,
you're
it's
going to
just
be spot on because we're going to get caught up in a game We're not going to get 3 points, and we're all going to be pissed off. Simple as that.
Yeah, agree. Tyler, do you agree?
Yeah, agreed. I've said that thing. It's all fun and games we're winning big games, but it ain't sustainable. It's
No.
gonna come a week where we all draw 0-0 or against a lesser side, and then we're back to the exact same things again as last
Mm,
season. Well,
What do you boys think about if we don't score in the first half, in the first 20 minutes,
mm.
and we can't open games up where it's home or away? It does become a bit of a struggle, doesn't it?
Oh
yeah,
God, yeah,
big
yeah.
struggle.
So this is the thing. This is my gripe with Mikel Arteta. It's you're now picking the right team. We're winning. It's all good. We won 2-0 against who was our last game in
West
the
Ham,
league. It was 2
West
West
nil to
Ham.
West Ham. That game should have been 3 or 4. I'm sure we'll get onto your careers, Saka, and the rest of the attack. But we're expecting threes and fours. We've got an amazing side. I'd rather win 2-0 than 3-1. In terms
Mm,
of, I don't care. I want to win the league. We all want to win trophies as fans.
yeah.
If he gets us trophies, we're not going to complain. But like you boys keep saying, there's going to come a point in the season, and probably soon, December, Christmas period, New Year period, where we might get that 0-0, and we should be going for it a lot more away from home. I think
Um,
at
mm,
home we'll be okay.
yeah.
Bigger pitch, Craven Cottage, narrow. I expected this type of game. The only positive is we won, and we've lost there for the last 2 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. So we are
we
righting our wrongs in terms of results,
won last year.
but in
Last
terms
year.
of performance,
Mm.
it's not where all three of us want it to be.
No, no, it's not. It really isn't. Oh, these games are painful for me to watch. I have to be honest; they are so painful. I don't. Everyone knows me and knows me very well that I stopped watching Man City watch-alongs. I hated watching them. I just bored senseless. Hated and this me and Colm, who used to do the watch-alongs with me. We were watching. I think Man City beat Chelsea 4-0.
Yeah.
And we both sat at the end of the game and we went, we can't watch this anymore. That was the most boring game I've ever watched. We were both sat there, bored, senseless. Even though they scored 4-0, I just bored.
Mm.
And I was like, I can't do this. And the problem that I've got now is it's happening to my own club. I can't sit here and say I'm entertained. And I watch football. Yes, I want us to win, but I also want to be entertained. You know, I'm
Yeah,
45 now. I want to be entertained.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad when I was a kid and I was a teenager. You know, I was at Highbury. I was watching really boring football with George Graham. But I'm 45 now. I want to be entertained. You know, it's a midlife crisis for me now.
Yeah, well, we're good enough to do it. That's why Tyler's frustrated. That's why majority of the
Yeah.
Arsenal fan base are
Well, this is the
frustrated.
thing. Yeah, because me and Dylan were saying, like, our defence, we have got such a solid defence. Just let the forwards and the forward players just do their thing. Because we've got a defence that I can rely on. I know I can rely on those. You know,
Yeah, even in
I
one-on-one situations,
yeah.
right?
We have no Mustafi. We have no Kolasinac. We have no Socrates. We have a fantastic defence. Calafiori, absolutely outstanding again today. I thought it was brilliant.
Great finish
Timber,
that was.
oh god, yeah. Timber, absolutely brilliant again. Saliba and Gabriel just do what they do. Raya literally had nothing to do today. You know, we got to rate him, but it's a bit hard on him because he had nothing to do. Just let him play, and this is what I fear for Mikel, because I've never really understood him as a manager, because he played under Moyes, obviously we know this, but he also played under Wenger. But he seems to have learned more from Moyes than he has from Wenger, because this is Moyes football. If David Moyes was at our club, this is exactly the type of football we'll be getting. And
You
I don't.
reckon?
100%, 100%. Because David Moyes is more about. Because David Moyes was a centre back, wasn't he? That is what his position was. And normally, what you get with a manager, it all depends on what position you played. Now, Eddie Howe's slightly different. He's come out of the weird part of the area because he plays attractive football. But majority, if you look at where they played at their clubs, you tend to see the type of football that they install into their teams. It's very weird, but if you look over all managers, I guarantee over 80% they play the type of football that person played. So yeah, it's a weird one. I've just I don't know, because it's like Saka got man of the match today. Now, obviously, Ali, I don't know how much of it, but would you agree that Saka was the best player today?
No, I mean, no.
Okay,
The honest is 100% no.
yeah, Tyler, would you say that he was the best player today?
I don't think he's the best player, but I do think that he was our best attacker, the only attacker that did look capable of actually
Okay.
doing.
No, fair enough. For me today, I was disappointed with Saka because he was up against Sessegnon, and Sessegnon cannot defend. He is
No,
crap, and I'll be honest, Saka hardly hurt him. If I'm honest, even Kevin, when Kevin ended up being a left back. Now, bear in mind, Kevin is a left winger. When Saka was up against Kevin, Kevin was getting better of Saka, and I'm like, come on, what's going on? So, yeah, we'll get on to player ratings in a minute. I just want to get into the comments because people have been commenting. So, big up to Chris. He did say 2-0. I said 2-1, so I'll take the win for that one, to be honest. AFC 7-7. Evening, chaps. Another 3 points. We move. David saying big up to Tyler.
Yeah.
Big up to Dylan. Is this who I think it is, Ali?
It's Big M.
Big
Yes,
Is
it
that-
is.
Okay, so, yeah, so I need to sort that business out. Okay, cool.
No worries.
You need a left winger. That's the final piece. And 100%. That's what we need. Ali, is it a win? Yes, but it's the way we play. That's not good enough. Why can't Mikola just change it up every now and again? I can tell you guys don't care about trophies.
Oh, Ems, allow it, bro. Like, Tyler, you're going to have to sort him out, mate.
Right.
In the comments.
Good point. Dylan asking the penalty. Now, I'll be honest. I was 100% sure it was not a penalty. I'm still with that.
Definitely.
Tyler, did you think it was a penalty?
No, not all. You want to feel it.
Thank you. Ali, did you think it was a penalty?
No, it wasn't a penalty.
Thank you very much. Because I don't want to see any Arsenal fans out there saying that there's some kind of VAR thing or anything. That was not a penalty. It was close. Don't get me wrong, but it was not a penalty.
It didn't have to take that long for the referee to obviously get to that decision as well. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell's going on?
exactly. Right, let's do player ratings now. Raya, I'll be honest, I'll score him because I don't feel this is fair to even rate him. I'm going to give him a 6 because it's an average score. He's done nothing, had to do nothing wrong. So there we go. Tyler, I'll start with you. Timber, what are you going to give him out of 10?
I'll give Timber 7. He was solid defensively. As
Yeah.
what there was times where he got it in the final third and things.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah. See, looking at that point of view, yeah, because defensively, I thought he was brilliant today, but actually going forward, he was a bit today. So Ali, you're going to get Sleeper.
But this is the thing, though. There was a few times. I suppose it's worth talking about the defensive side. I'll give Saliba a 7. Made a few mistakes. Timber covered him. Got him out of jail. But that's what the team's there for, right? To help your teammate next to you. So it was a solid performance. It wasn't outstanding by anybody on the pitch. We're just too good. So it's up to us if we want to win 1-0, 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, 4-1. It's how the team is set up. It's how Arteta sets up his patterns of play. I'm sure we'll get onto that when we come into the attacking part of the team. But solid at the back. 7 because he made a couple of misplaced passes.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the international break, solid.
Tyler, I'm going to be interested on this one. Gabriel.
He started shaky, looked a bit shaky, but he didn't. But I think he grew to it and was fine after that.
Yeah, I agree.
What was that? What number you give him? I didn't hear you, mate.
6.
Yeah, I agree with that because I see Tyler and me obviously saw the game exactly the same way at the moment because I did think Gabriel was a little bit suspect today. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Calafiori for you, Ali.
This guy, He's starting to show his worth in an attacking sense. He's becoming a little bit more solid. He needs to be better in his one-to-one duels.
Yeah,
Very good on the ball. If we're giving Gabriel 6, I think Calafiori gets a 7. Is that
that
fair?
I agree. Now, me and the game got boring, so me and Dylan were having a bit of a chat, and I was like thinking, this is a tactical situation we could do. How about we put Gyökeres at left back and put Calafiori as a striker? Because Calafiori had 3 chances today, Gyökeres had 1. So, if my theory is correct, Gyökeres will then score. Do you guys agree with that?
That
Because
is
honestly,
hilarious.
I just couldn't believe it. Calafiori had 3 really good chances today. Obviously, he put 1 away, but 1 was offside. But he was fantastic going forward again. I honestly, this guy, I love watching him play. What did you say, Tyler?
It just shows. Sorry, Tyler, go on, mate.
That's the problem for me because I thought just always seems to be how bad that thing is. Like I was further forward over something like Eze or Saka or something like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
don't
he's
know
that
why.
extra man, isn't he? He overloads into the midfield, doesn't he?
Yeah, so then thing last week against thing West Ham, the same thing.
Yeah.
Thing at right wing. I'm like, what are you doing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes
I
sense.
do totally agree, actually. Yeah, because he is going further forward than the actual attacking players itself. Something's not right there. But yeah, I agree. So Ali had Calafiori. So Tyler, you get Zubimendi.
I think the Mendy was think how he always was solid. Just gives it to him 7 for me.
Yep, 7. Cool.
Yeah.
I agree. Ali, you get Rice Baby.
7. Solid, energetic performance. End product just slightly off. Talking about Gyökeres, he put a good ball through. I think it was at the end of the first half. And then Rice made that powerful run through the middle of the pitch. And I think Timber's pass, like Tyler said about his end product, it got blocked when he should have got it across the goal, and he would have probably side-footed that into the net because it was across the penalty spot, I think. Solid, shut the game out, solid.
No, fair enough. This is going to be another interesting one. Eze for you, Tyler.
5. I just don't think he did enough for.
Oh.
I'll be honest, Ali. I know you think it's harsh. I'm with him. But
No,
I
agree.
would
It's
also
that's
say
probably
it's
his
not
worst
Eze's
performance
fault.
for Arsenal,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree. Just like I don't blame Thingy Eze. Like I think everyone knows that Thingy Eze's thing, a top player thing. Everyone always think happy when we signed him, but thing we just ain't got the best out of him. Same as Gyökeres.
Oh, 100%. Totally agree. Yeah, I feel sorry for Eze today. You could see just his face when he had to come off. He was pissed. He was pissed today. And I'm with him. Whatever he said, I'm with him. I back him up. Right. Ali, you get Saka.
Our boy wasn't man of the match today, but like Tyler said, he was creating things. He was, what's the word? He was trying. I think that's the
Yeah.
best way to put it.
Yes. Really.
Especially away from home. I think we're finding when we get into the final third, there's not enough bodies forward. So he's getting into these positions. And if he does take his man on, who's he passing it to?
No, he's crossing.
This is the problem. So then he cuts back inside, and then you've got to recycle and then go around and make that you again,
Yeah.
rather than going down the line and cutting it, pushing it into the box. So 6.
I'll agree with that. I'm loving your scores today. Oh God, here we go.
But this also just shows the capacity of this team. We're being hard, but there's so much more to come.
Oh God, yeah. This would be fun. Tyler, Trossard.
Joseph, he's just awful, man.
Yeah.
I think he never got the goal. I'll give him 0, but I think he got the goal, so I'll give him 1.
Yes, T.
What was the score, mate?
1.
Oh my!
Ali, you know what? I'm
I
with
love
you.
that.
I'm with
I
him.
love that.
I'm with him on it. I'm sorry, but Trossard was
Oh my god!
absolutely shocking. I would have taken him off at half time. I really
That's
would have
what I was
taken him off.
hoping for. From the
Yeah.
comments that I was reading, from what I was seeing, the flashes in the background, because obviously the game was on, but it was on mute.
Yeah, fair enough, mate.
Um,
Yeah.
he
But
just,
no.
I don't know. There's something like, like Zinchenko and Jesus.
Yeah.
They took us to a certain point,
Yeah.
and then obviously the squad leveled up, and they just
Yep.
didn't go with the squad, whether it was injuries or just performance, right?
Yep.
I think Trossard is unfortunately starting to fall into that bracket,
Yep.
but he's scoring goals, hence why I think Mikel's starting him. But so is
Yep.
Martinelli. So it's a very difficult situation in terms of if it's a low block to start with at the beginning of a game, do we play
Yep.
Martinelli in those games? Are we playing him at home? It's a tough one because then there's more space opens up as the game goes on. You would hope, and then that would
Yeah.
suit Martinelli more. No, I don't know. It's a tough one, right?
It is a tough one. It is a tough one.
I would have given him a 4
No, fair enough. But I'm going to
because
stick
of the
with
goal.
Tyler's one
Because of the goal, he turned up.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But a lot of misplaced passes, weak on the ball, cuts back off. Well, he doesn't really go down to the byline, does he? To whip it in, he's always chopping back, passes it back into midfield or back to
Yeah.
his left back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Calafiori was, to be honest, playing Calafiori, I guess, allows him to just float into the midfield area. But Calafiori was more effective playing from left back than Trossard.
Yeah.
So,
Oh god, it's mad, isn't it?
so
So Ali, you get Gyökeres.
I really want this guy to do well. I was happy with the signing, to be honest. I was content with the signing. I think he'll get goals eventually.
Hopefully,
I think he's lacking confidence now. It's getting to a point where we can say, okay, this goal drought's going on 8, 9, 10 games. Is how many chances is he really getting? That clear cut chance that he had, I think it was it in the second or first half? It was in the first half, I think.
Yeah, first half he had a clear
Into the
good
side
shot.
channel, right hand side, power shot across the goal. Solid save, but it could have been more. It could have been directed more into the corner of the goal. It was a standard save for the goalie to make. At least he took the shot. Even if we look at the game against West Ham, down the left hand side, if I'm not mistaken, cuts it across at the Emirates. It's a tap in. It goes for goal.
Yep.
Blazed it over the bar. So yes, we wanted a number 9 that's gonna be be greedy.
Yep.
But he's making the wrong decisions at the moment, unfortunately. And as long as we're winning, we're good. He needs to start scoring, though. He really does.
100%.
Just to boost his confidence. Because I think if he gets 1 or 2 goals in consecutive games, I think he will go on a run.
yeah,
But
definitely.
when is that run coming? Because it feels like he's running around, his hold-up play's improved. We saw that in the first half when he's turned Rice. I don't know who it was who cleared it from a corner. He's one touch, drills it into the right-hand channel. Timber obviously gets into the defender, blocks it for a tap in for Rice, I think it was. So he's on the periphery, but it's not enough because any striker that we were going to bring in this summer was going to have this pressure on him.
Yeah.
I think he's got the mentality to get through it. He's he comes across quite arrogant in a nice way.
Yeah.
He's confident in his ability. He's strong. He's fast. People say he's slow. He's not. He's clocked 35 kilometers an hour last season plus. So he's got the speed to go past these players. He's learning the league, the tempo. Our players are starting to find him, but away from home, he looks lost because of the way we are playing as a team.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
No, I agree. Tyler, what? Because I know you will probably want to say something on Gyökeres, so
I'll
what
give
can
him
we
a
say
6, by the way.
Oh, okay, 6, brilliant stuff.
I think do agree that in certain moments he can have to do better. But
Yeah.
I think overall, I'm not blaming him. I think it's
Yes.
just of creativity. And I think the lack of quality in the preferred that Ringy job right now just because he's desperate to score on that thing and thing the drought. I think if he was on a run where he scored it for 2-3 games in thing a row, then he probably
Yeah.
would think it across the
Yeah.
pass. He's not think got that pressure on him no more.
Yeah. No, I agree. There was a couple of moments there I did think he made the wrong decision. He was very weak against Cuenca for what he went down for whatever reason. I don't know why. He could have been stronger there because Cuenca's not a very strong centre back, if I'm honest. But look, we're not playing to his strengths. We seem to be doing that with a couple of our players at the moment, so it is what it is. Right, let's get back in the comments before we move on to the subs. Trust me, I'm going to be annoyed when I see one of the subs in a minute. Is Marcus Silva under pressure? They really are lacking goals, and I think they have not been great at all this season. I think this was their best game of the season, in all fairness. So hopefully for Fulham, because you know me, I'm always non-biased, I hope this is a turning point for Fulham and they start performing well. Because I thought this was a better performance. But
They're
we'll
a
see.
good side, though, aren't they, Bobby and Tyler? They're a good Premier League side. They play good football.
Yeah,
huff
today
and
they
puff.
play good football. Yeah.
They don't have enough killers in their team.
No, they don't.
We got killers in our team, but we're not playing to their strengths. So that's the difference.
Yeah, well, their biggest threat today was an 18-year-old, Joshua King. Well, I thought we had a great game.
He was
had
good.
goals.
His quality from what I see in the background.
Yeah, he looked really good today. Big up to Dylan. See you later, guys. Hope you have a good evening and enjoy the weekend, my friend. It's so glaring that our left wing is so weak. Really, yeah. Well, let's hope we've got the ability to do it if we can, but it won't be decided until the end of November. So I won't be able to tell anybody until the end of November. But we are looking at least 2 left wingers. So there's obviously a reason why we're doing this. Because we wouldn't be looking otherwise. Mind you, I did say to Dylan earlier, which is this one has thrown me a little bit. We're looking at a left back as well in Germany, a young German. I think he's about 21, 22. I don't know why. I'll be honest, I don't
Surely
know
that
why.
means Mars Lewis Skelly moves into midfield, no?
Well, I would have thought he'd be doing it anyway because we've got Hincape and we've got Calafiori, who are both left-sided defenders anyway.
Or does Calafiori can Calafiori play left wing?
Well, from what I've seen, yes, he
Tyler's
can.
going to kill me right now. He's like, oh yeah, he's kidding me, bruv.
What do you think of that, though, Tyler, being honest? Do you reckon Calafiori could do the left wing?
No, I don't.
No.
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, you don't rate Calafiori?
No, just like he gets into the final third, but it's like every cross is over here.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Right.
Yeah,
The reason I say that because I think as a kid growing up, he started as a left winger in Italy.
Oh, see,
And
I was
got
talking
pushed
to
back.
Dylan about this on stream because I really want to look into how he was training when he was a kid because for me, there's definitely a forward in there because you can just tell by the way he strikes the ball. There's a forward in that player because I can guarantee you, as talking as a fullback, we don't hit the ball that well. We're decent, but we're not that good. But Calafiori strikes that ball beautifully, which tells me there's a forward in there somewhere. So if you know what Ali's just said would make sense to me because he strikes the ball beautifully. That finish, I know it was offside.
He's got pace and he's got power to beat his man.
Yeah,
Does he have enough skill to go with it? Not too sure. He's more of a power player, isn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, it's just the way he finds space as well. The guy's very clever. But I was saying to Dylan on the watch long, Heinze is obviously helping Calafiori a lot because this is the type of player Heinze was. He was an attacking left-sided centre-back. He liked to go forward. He liked to have a shot. And I'm guessing Heinze is helping Calafiori a hell of a lot right now because he's looking so good going forward. Big up to my pod brother. Evening, gents. Did not see the game.
Brenny.
It's the 90th, but trust me, Brenny, I think we can all safely say this. You didn't miss much. All right? So don't watch it on highlights. Don't watch it on Match of the Day. Don't watch it on that Sky thing that they do. Just enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, just move on. Let's look forward to Tuesday's game.
This is what I'm saying, boys. Just quickly, you know the shots. It's we had 16 shots. We are getting regularly in games
Yes,
15
we
to
are.
20 shots.
Yes, that's a
But on
positive,
the shots on target, 5, 6, 7. That's what
which
we're
is
averaging this season
yep,
in the Premier League and in all competitions.
yep.
That is the issue right now. And
Oh
if we
yes.
were getting, just say, okay, you got 16 shots, you get 10 on target, you should be getting 2 goals out of that.
Oh, 100%, mate.
So is
Oh,
that an Arteta thing, or is that the
well,
players not staying after practice and practicing extra on their shooting target
see,
practice? Because that, I mean, that's happening regularly. Is that Arteta's fault?
The problem is the problem is how much of the shots are actual legitimate chances. Not many. If
Exactly. That's also a good point.
yeah, yeah. And I will say that as the manager has to take the blame for the training because he's the one that runs the training.
Yeah, fair
You know,
enough.
there is no one else. Obviously, he has his little lackeys that will do stuff like Heinze and whoever else. But at the end of the day, it's down to Arteta. So if we're not finishing chances or we're not creating enough chances or whatever, not quality chances, then that's Arteta on the training field. He has to improve on that bit
So what's our philosophy then, lads?
to bore the hell out of me.
to just park the bus, get called in,
Part the bus, yeah. Stay solid, get ahead, and then play on the break.
we have 15 goals this season. 10 are from set pieces. 10 out of 15. It's just not good enough for all.
That's a crazy stat.
It's just not good enough for all. 7 corners, 2 pens, 1 free kick.
It's mad,
Blimey.
isn't it? It is mad. Chris saying here, I'd good for Gyökeres this season and next season. If he still gets 20 league goals this season, which I still believe he can, then it's... Oh, if he gets 20, I'll be well happy, but
Yeah,
I currently don't see it personally. This Gyökeres... Well, yes, he's definitely better than Nunes. I'll give you that. Calafiori reminds me of David Luiz, only works in the back three. Arteta is not playing to Gyökeres. Oh, 100%. Yeah,
no,
totally agree.
I disagree with the Calafiori comment. Only plays good in the back three. I'm not sure about that. Because he's playing in the back four and he's been outstanding. What's he done wrong? I think he got spun once, Tyler, early in the season. Playing left back.
one thing I will say about is I think ain't his biggest fan, but the thing he's the defensive work this season is already so much better from what I saw last season.
Yes,
he
agree.
gets skinned all the time.
Agree.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think this season he has improved because last season he was question mark on his defending. He has improved this season by a million miles. I've been very impressed with him.
It's because why is he improved? Because he's fit. He's not getting injured every 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's fit. Heinze's there now, and Heinze is obviously a defensive coach, but he's also a transitional coach as well, Heinze,
Right,
which is definitely helping Calafiori because Hincapié has got one hell of a task to try and get into this first team now. I can put money on
But
that.
from what I've seen of Hincapié, he's really quick as well, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's basically because obviously everyone knows I wanted Hato. Couldn't get Hato. If anyone was to say, okay, who are you going to get as your second replacement, it would have been Hincapié, without the shadow of a doubt. There's no one anywhere near those two, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm happy with Hincapié coming. So yeah, all good. Right, this substitution pissed me off. I'll be honest. Honestly, I was with Eze because he looked so angry, and I was as well because this was not the substitution I was expecting. Trossard Martinelli was the first one I was expecting. Marino. Who scored Gyökeres? I've forgotten now. I've lost track of who scored last.
Oh, today?
Yeah, which one of you two scored Gyökeres first? Was it you, Ali?
I scored Gyökeres at a 6, yeah.
Oh, good. So this time, Tyler, you get Marino. Yay!
Oh.
What did you make of Marino?
Marino, this is not pressing, he's doing absolutely nothing. So 0.
Oh, I love this guy, T, bro. That's mad.
Do you know
Not
what?
even one to get on the pitch.
Honestly, I didn't even know who was on the pitch. I knew he came on, but I didn't even know he was on there after that.
It was just like if we're winning the game, the devil shouldn't come on. Then his only use is coming on at games like Newcastle, where things
Yeah,
can get in the box, like things
Yeah.
can
yeah.
be much better. If not,
It,
then like we ain't doing nothing.
no, no. Yeah, I'm with Tyler on this one. I'm sorry, but I am.
Look,
I'm
the
glad
thing
I'm
is,
getting backed up because I always think it's me that's Mr. Grumpy.
no, no. Listen, boys. I think you guys are bang on in what you're saying, but I'm always looking at the other side and trying to look from a coach's point of view. What is he trying to do? But again, this was like a substitution. I think he done it at Liverpool when he started him.
Yeah,
That just tells the opposition,
What's his problem with
right? We're
defense?
here to be solid. We're not here to come and break you down and attack you.
yeah,
And
yeah,
in with all due respect, we all said Eze wasn't having the greatest of games, but he can that pass that he chipped over the top at the Emirates earlier in the season for Martinelli to score against Man City. That
hmm
little magic moment.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Marino's not got that in his locker,
Nope.
but Eze can sulk all he wants. He didn't have a good
no,
game, mate.
no,
I would
no,
rather have seen Ethan and Wanyeri come on
he got to
instead
play.
of Moreno. That would have made a lot more sense to the fan base, I think.
What are you gonna say,
Instead,
Tyler?
I was saying that thing. I understand why he's frustrated, but at the same time, Eze does have to do more because if he hadn't played well, to be honest, most games for me, he just looks a bit quiet.
Yeah, he did.
everything that Eze is doing at the moment is taking too many touches. It
Yeah,
feels like he's trying to get used to all the other attacking players' runs, things like that. Delays on the ball. He's got to push it sideways. When he plays two-touch football, it's literally touch forward, touch forward. He's a totally different player.
yeah,
But at the especially away from home, two, three, four touches. There's all the lanes are blocked, so you've got to go sideways or backwards.
yeah,
So we need, like you boys are saying, Arteta needs to tell these players to recycle the ball a lot quicker,
yeah,
play the ball into each other, punch it in rather than rolling it to each other.
yeah,
Literally hit the ball at a pace that the player receiving the ball has to touch it and move it on quickly, rather than
Yeah,
just rolling it into their path.
yeah.
That's what we're lacking, and that's all of them. So it's great that Eze's got annoyed, he's done this and whatever. Well, be more proactive
Yeah.
and take the game by the scruff of the neck yourself and hit the ball top bins then.
See, this
Why are
this
we
is
always
where
passing it sideways, forward, this way, that way? Take a shot.
this
how
is
Arteta
where
usually, I don't think he can do that. All his best work is he coming in from the left, shooting, crossing, but like then he's been used like thing. Oh God, it's like thing. Any camp that doesn't really have this has to be glued. I think extra things at the side. Like I don't get
Mm.
it.
yeah. Uh,
And that also proves your point about him playing left wing to start with.
yeah. I see. I would have been I would have been absolutely fine with Eze on the left today. Absolutely
Yeah,
fine. But
that's what I do.
yeah. Trayvon Memphis is still an issue at Arsenal. You still getting injuries. Agree. Chris saying Marino does have an O in his name, to be fair. DJM saying Mikel Mezzero is going to be an interesting chance at the home games. Big up to Peter. I don't know the first, most of it was ranting about Christmas. Jesus. Chris doing Chris things as always. Right, we've got two more players and then Arteta, and I've got 10 minutes. So let's quickly cover Martinelli. He came on. He played for about 20 minutes, to be fair, because we obviously had a lot of injury time. So that is yours, Ali Martinelli.
6, solid 6.
Six, doing what?
Tracking back. I mean, look, 5 is average. For me, the way I score things, I'm never going to give anyone a 0 unless they've had a stinker or scored 2 own goals. So the way I'm going to score player ratings is going to be different to you, T.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So for me, he's come on. He's been solid down his side. Did he create anything? No.
no,
He done what he had to do. He came on, shut the game out. Did he do anything from an offensive point of view? Not much, not really.
No.
So I'll give him a solid 6. A solid 6.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll let you have it. Just to let you know, Nordgaard came on. There you go. Right. Arteta.
Exactly. Flush that.
Well, he came on for 3 minutes, so I can't even comment on
Yeah,
it.
no, I agree with that. So
The substitution is just it just knocks me off.
the thing is,
What?
what you get with Martinelli, you're going to get the work rate defensively, right? We kept a clean
Yeah,
sheet. They could have bombed down his side. He shut that side off. He's done his job.
yeah, agree. Right, this is where you both get to score. I feel that's fair. So we're going to start with you, Tyler. Mikel Arteta marking.
5. He does.
Fair enough.
He does the defensive side of the game well. So he gets half to score, and he does nothing defensively.
Fair enough. Perfect way to score it, mate. To be fair,
Yeah,
perfect way to
respect
score it. Ali, what about you?
I was going to give him a 6, but I agree with Tyler, so I'm going to give him a 5.
Oh, there we
The
go.
substitutions, Moreno marks him down to. He was a 6. That substitution brings him down to a 5.
100%.
Defensively solid. I don't think we're going to have any issues with Mikel Arteta and Arsenal Football Club with our defending or
No.
the way we structure from set pieces.
Mhm.
Can you get the hardest part of the game right? Because we have smacked a promoted side 4-5-0, but can we do that regularly? I
Yeah.
expect this team to be winning 3-4s more often than not, but that's not happening right now.
Yeah. Exactly. I think within our next until the November international break, we've got Sunderland and we've got Burnley, if I'm right.
Yeah, we do.
And then obviously Crystal Palace is
Yes.
the other one, I believe.
Yeah.
So I expect, I will regret saying this for personal reasons, but I expect to smash Burnley at least 4 or 5-0. I will regret saying that. And Sunderland, I think Sunderland's going to be the toughest game, actually.
It
I'll
was
be
going to
honest.
be. I think that's that Stadium of Light, no?
Stadium of Light, yeah. I'll be honest, Granit Xhaka will have a big part to play in that game against us because he's going to be well up for it. And I'll be honest, Crystal Palace next weekend, I know it's at home, but Crystal Palace are
They're a
looking
good
good.
side.
They're looking
But
good.
this is the thing. These teams that we're going to play against, and
Mm.
this is including the big teams as well,
Yep.
they're all sitting in majority of them are sitting in a low block. Man City done that for the whole of the second half
Yeah.
at the Emirates. Why
Yeah.
did they? Why? That game. We should have won that game. We dropped 2 points. We started with the wrong lineup
100%.
at Anfield. We started with the wrong lineup.
Yep.
So it's all down to. I've put this in a Discord on many occasions this season, and I will carry on to do so. Pick the right team and win. I don't expect to lose or draw any games, if any.
Mm.
This team should be winning every week. Now fix your the attacking side to make it a little bit more entertaining for the fans and a little
Yes.
bit more comfortable to see out the games.
Yep.
Rather than, we're going into the last 20 minutes at St. James's Park. It's 1-0, 1-1, last minute winner. Today, we score early in the second half, well, midway through the second half, and then it kind of fizzles out. And then you're like, oh my God, what happens if they dive in the box and VAR gives a pen? We
Yeah.
shouldn't be in that situation with the squad that we have.
Yep.
So
Agree. I agree.
there's lots for this. There's lots for Arteta to do, but I'm trying to figure out as we're speaking here right now, who's his offensive coaches in his backroom staff that
We don't
teaches
have
these.
one.
We don't have one. I thought that was
No, we don't.
Heinzer.
He's the transitional one.
Jova's
Carlos, who's obviously gone, who's gone to Parma. He was more attacking minded. Albert, nah. Albert don't do a lot, to be fair.
Exactly.
I feel that we are lacking someone in the coaching department. I've said this for a couple of seasons, to be honest.
I think so. I think someone like a Cazorla, someone like of that ilk
Yes. Oh
So-
God, yeah.
that we need. But
Yeah.
listen, it's a beautiful problem to have. We're talking like we've lost. So we're laying down a marker.
Yeah.
Can the other teams keep up with us? Goal difference could play a factor. Man City are starting to put teams away now quite comfortably. Can
Yeah.
we start doing that? Are we going to be upset as a fan base if we beat Burnley 3-0 instead of 4 or 5? I think these are the type of questions I think are going to start to come up as the season goes on.
Yes, they will, and we will be there for them. That's for certain. Right, let's get into the last few comments. Uh, Chris talking about how much he hates weddings as well. Oh, I do love him. Great stream as always. Thank you, Chris. Off to watch qualifying. Yeah, I might watch it myself if I can. Tyler, Chris, definitely, and I've known Chris for a few years, and trust me, that's a compliment because he does have the mindset very much like you. And all fairness, because obviously I haven't read as many messages as most people have of yours, Tyler. And I'll be honest, I think you're very similar to me in the mindset as well. I'm well known for being Mr. Grumpy. It's why it's one of my nicknames. But look, at the end of the day, we want the best for the club. We all do. None of us want us to lose, obviously. But what we will see is bits and bobs that will annoy us now and then. Today was a big annoyance. I was really annoyed with that game today. We got the 3 points, so that kind of. But if this was a draw, I would be
fuming.
Oh yeah,
those 5s and 6s would have been 3s and 4s from me.
Oh God yeah. But guys,
it's tough. It's a tough one, boys, because
it is.
What are Crystal Palace going to do next week? I know we're going to do a preview on that, but just skim over it. They're going to come and sit in a low block and play on the counter attack.
I'm not sure they will
this week in the Champions League. I'm sure we're going to definitely do a preview on that. They might sit in the mid block and then play a little bit higher, so that might give Gyökeres a bit more space. That might give Eze a bit more of a chance to push the ball through a little bit quicker. Because if they're deep and sitting on the edge of their box, these teams, I'm contradicting myself from earlier. Eze can't push that ball through that tight space, a bank of 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So it's all swings and roundabouts. How do you break that down? You have to start fast. You have to score in the first 10, 15 minutes to open the game up. Then we will get our 3, 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
If we go into half-time, majority of the season 0-0, fasten your seatbelt, because this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Ali is respected too, by the way, for me, just to say that. DJM say, speak for yourself, Bobby. I might owe Ali a takeaway if we win the Prem. That's not cheap. Get an Uber once, not pay the delivery fee. Right, guys, I am going to wrap it up there because I do need to put my son to bed. Tyler, thank you for coming on, mate. It's been a pleasure to see you, honestly, because I've heard more about you than I've actually spoke to you. So it's been a pleasure to meet you. Where can they find you, my friend? I don't know if you've got any like YouTube or X or anything like that. So if you want to big yourself up, you can do, mate.
No, I'm just on Twitter, not Italian, but I think I've got my YouTube channel.
All right, no worries, mate. Ali, where can they find you, my friend?
Football Takeover. Obviously, this is the first week on the channel. Bobby's doing a great job. The team's doing a great job. Hopefully, this is the first of many live streams that Tyler comes on, and many more guests to come in the near future. But yeah, Football Takeover. I do have a separate channel, but it's all about the Football Takeover at the moment. Like, subscribe, put your comments in, and let your friends and family know that we are here, and we are here to take over.
Exactly, literally. Big up to the 186 people currently watching. Do really appreciate it. If you can come over to YouTube and give us a like and subscribe, that would really help us out a lot. Thank you very much. As for me, you'll see me tomorrow because I'll be doing the Liverpool Man United watch along. Because as we've said, it's going to be not just Arsenal stuff, it's going to be neutral stuff as well. I will be a neutral. I know if Ali said if he's free tomorrow, he's not going to be neutral.
I'm there. I'm there. Tyler, if you're around, brother, come on.
Yeah, for anyone that's, if anyone's in Discord or knows our WhatsApps, if you want to join us because it will be a neutral watch along. Apart from Ali, because Ali's already told me who he's supporting tomorrow. So there's that. But as for the week, there will be 2 previews. Obviously, the Atletico Madrid game will be Tuesday morning at 10. I think Ali's joining me. I know Brenny said he's free as well, so we'll have a couple of people on for the preview for the Atletico game. The reaction will be Wednesday morning. Next weekend, the Crystal Palace match preview will be on Saturday night, because I like to do the preview the night before. So I'll do it next Saturday. So yeah, there's lots still coming up on the Football Takeover. So please do like and subscribe. Also turn that silly little bell on. I know the bell doesn't work. I'll be honest, because I'll quickly cover this very quickly. I got informed 2 weeks after someone went live. A couple of days ago, and I was like, well, that was really helpful, because it was 2 weeks before, and I'm like, well, thanks for telling me. So bear that in mind. The notification bell I don't think is working very well on YouTube at the moment. Anyway, right, guys, I'm out of here. Speak to you later. Same here, Bobby. Yeah, well, unfortunately my son's ill at the moment, so I've got to make sure he gets to sleep okay. Respect my family, but show what I don't want kids. Ali gonna curse United. Well, we'll see. We'll find out.
I prefer not to speak at this point. If I will get into trouble.
Right, guys, I'm out of here. Take it easy.
Nice to meet you, bro, on the live.
It's been a pleasure, mate. Honestly, mate. Speak to you later. Take it easy, boys. Bye bye.